Kemble, and this is vlog 116. This is the vlog where I talk about Quarterly Stories, which is my graphic novel that I hand write, hand letter, and hand ink, and then hand to you. Hopefully someday in print, but until that day, it's available serialized online at quarterlystories.com. It's a very personal story to me about faith and mental illness, and this is the vlog where I document the process and the progress of creating that graphic novel on top of being a full-time art director, a full-time husband, and a full-time father. And it also, I also get into illustration stuff and the process of me creating all of that as well. Follow up to yesterday. I'm heading home after my first day back at work after the holidays, and I should be uploading that vlog that I recorded yesterday, but it's like 30 minutes, so it takes a while to upload those longer videos. For some reason, this one's taking an unusually long amount of time, so I'm gonna have to double check my settings when I get home. I'm also going to be working on penciling, hopefully panel 2 for page, I think I'm on page 58. So that's pretty good. And then other than that, it's just seeing my kid. I ordered the larger prints from Cat Print that I showed you, the prints for the Monty Python show yesterday, and I'll keep you guys filled in to let you know when you could possibly pick up a copy of that. And then aside from that, I'm just basically just gonna be working on that, probably working on some t-shirt rough ideas if I have the time. And it's looking like there's a mass amount of traffic, which is going to be pretty difficult to kind of get through. So wading my way through traffic, trying to kind of keep myself pumped up. Usually what I'll do the first thing when I get home, other than hang out with Benji, is my workout. So that usually I'll start with yoga, because that kind of stretches you out, and it's also really pretty intense workout. Then I'll go to doing about 25 minutes on the rowing machine, and then from there I'll usually do like a protein shake, which it weirds me out even hearing, because I've always been that guy who never really worked out. I just thought it was uncomfortable to talk to people who had exercise routines, because it just was so outside of anything I knew in my world. And yet I find that if I do that, especially when I first get home, I end up with a pretty good small little window of extra energy that helps me get my comics done for the day. So we'll see how that goes. It's really dark, so you're probably not getting a lot of visibility on the screen, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about getting a little further on this page. I'm also excited because I'm getting closer to the end of what would have been the second issue, because initially I was concepting this as little 32-page chunks, which it seems like this last one will actually be more like 36 pages, but that just means one step closer to the graphic novel being completed. Because if I can get through what would have been issue 2, that's just really exciting, because that means that I'm about 2/3 of the way done with my comic, and I'm pretty darn close. So looking forward to kind of hitting that mark and getting this little arc of the story done. It's weird. It's like when you're writing this stuff, it's really exciting. The part that I'm on currently is really delving into panic disorder and panic attacks. What exactly my experience with a loved one going through panic attacks was like, and then also just kind of explaining the nuts and bolts of what it feels like to have a panic attack. They're kind of fun pages to work on, but at the same time, it's weird when you've written your story and you know where it's heading, like for me, I get a little antsy to move on and kind of get back to the writing stage, because I have my plot outline, and then what I do is I kind of write like what I view as like an issue at a time, and I write that out in a longer script that I then, you know, check, revise, edit, and then work on, you know, till completion. But yeah, it's just a hard process to kind of get this far, because you it's weird. It's like your temptation, at least my temptation, is to gun it and rush it, and part of why I'm trying not to do that is so that I'll have all these really beautiful pages. My hope is when I'm done with this, I won't have a lot of pages where I'm like looking back and going, yeah, I filmed that part in, or I cheated that leg here, or I cheated that part here. That I spend an adequate amount of time to where hopefully the whole thing is pretty excellent by the time it's completed. So anyhow, so that's what I'm thinking about while I'm on my way home. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to do these like daily or what, but I definitely know that I want to update the vlog more frequently. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so I'll check in with you guys when I get home. Okay, so this is the most current page of quarterly stories. So far I've penciled this page, or this panel and this panel, so this is the panel I just penciled tonight, and got a ways to go, but that's where I'm at. Comicking for the day done, did my workout, and yeah, feeling good. Okay, so it's like 12 o'clock midnight, and I basically was gonna try to, like, was feeling really good about getting those pencils done, and so I was gonna try to come up with a t-shirt concept. And so far I just have jotted down on a piece of paper a list, which I'm not going to show, but it's basically starting with, you know, things I like, just general topics, and trying to kind of work bits and come up with like more solid ideas. And honestly, it's like hitting a brick wall. It's been a long day, so I'm going to keep at it. I know from having done this in the past, a lot of the times it just takes a long time. And ideally, if I had a couple hours, I might hit on something and then be able to refine it. But at this point, it's just time to turn in. So that'll do it. Thanks to those of you who've liked, commented, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Means a lot, helps the channel keep growing, and honestly, it also keeps me going at this stuff, and I'm actually feeling really optimistic because I'm back on board with making vlogs, and I don't know what stopped me for months from doing it. I think it was just self-doubt, and it's encouraging to realize that that is just silliness. The only thing really preventing me or any of us as artists from accomplishing at least tasks and trying to, you know, stay on board with things is literally just a mind game. So anyhow, I hope you guys are having victories over your projects, and I hope to hear about what you guys are working on and accomplishing in the comments section. I will talk to you guys next week.